How to not give a f. Now, there's a right way and a wrong way to live by this. If you go through life and you're genuinely apathetic towards people's opinions of you, you really don't care, that's not a good way to live. First of all, it's very hard to do. It's in our nature to care what people think of us. But also, I think being open to constructive criticism and using it in the right way is a great avenue to self-development, but it's not easy. When we get criticized, there is an emotional response. It's a fight or flight response. We're being attacked, right? We need to defend ourselves. A part of our brain switches off. We can't think clearly. And this is all human. This is inevitably going to happen. And when it does, let it happen. Let that feeling wash over you. But then take a moment and try to think objectively about the comment. Is there any truth in it? If there isn't, if it's nonsense, then discard it. Maybe they're pissed off, they're angry, they're bitter or jealous, but it's not to do with you. It's a reflection of themselves. But often, those type of comments are not the ones that get to you. The ones that get to you is where there is some truth in it. But you don't focus on how to change that truth or whether, they're kind of right. You just focus on that negative feeling, that bitter feeling, that sour feeling. I'm going to retaliate. I'm going to say something rude back to them. And that is that fight or flight response. The trick is to not get absorbed in the initial feeling and don't overthink it. Don't think about what else they may feel about you or what else they may mean. Just look at the comment and isolate it and think, is this information right? If it's not, then discard it. If it is, then work on it. And when you welcome this, you welcome more comments, you welcome more critiques, then you can grow so much more than if you shut it all out, if you're so sensitive about it. And also, when you welcome it, you're ready for it. So it doesn't catch you off guard and it can't hurt you as much. Let me give you an example. When I was pursuing acting, you have to send self-tapes in. It's basically like a recording of you acting a certain script. You send that in for an audition. Now, I was an anomaly in the community because I loved when people slated my tapes. If people give me the worst comments, it was really specific, and the worse they were, the more I liked them, because it was a true reflection on how they felt. Why I was an anomaly is because my good friend Rishi said confidence is everything when you're acting, and what that comment can do, it can knock down your confidence, and that can reflect in your acting. It's true that confidence is extremely important. If you want to actualize your goals, if you want to succeed, you need to be confident. You need to believe in what you're doing. If you don't believe in it, who's going to believe in it? If those comments are going to knock your confidence to the point where you're going to change how you act, and that means in this case, but also just in any case, that's where the damage takes place, and that's where it makes sense to not take these comments on. But if you just look at it as an avenue to improve and try and isolate it from your overall worth in that particular space, that's a winning formula. Say if I asked for comments on my self-tape and they said in a very stern way, the opening was lousy and I wasn't engaged, it was too long. Now, they're quite negative comments. You would naturally get defensive and you would naturally get emotional about that kind of comment. The opening was lousy, okay, I need to capture people's attention. It was too long, okay, I might need to shorten it, or it could be to do with the capturing attention as well. Okay, there's something I can work on there. So if you take that comment the right way, you can drastically improve your monologue. But if you take it the wrong way, you can become disillusioned with the whole practice. You're not sure about acting. Am I a fraud? Can I do this? And that is a huge difference. And it's all in how you interpret it. The more you open yourself up to honest opinion, to criticism, the less sensitive you get, the more objectively you can look at things, the stronger you become, because you can build all those little parts of yourself that need improvement. Avoiding these comments and this pain in the short term is going to hold you back, and it's going to cause you more pain in the long term. Remember, to make a dream a reality, you need to put an incredible amount of work in, and you need to use everything at your disposal. And being open to criticism is one thing you can use, so you should use it. Be honest with yourself when someone gives you this critique. If they're right, be honest. And the more you do it, the more you will develop. And that is one way to not get because you are taking any negativity that comes at you, you're filtering it, you're using what you can to better yourself, and you're discarding the rest. And that's a good way to live, in my opinion. And that's a good way to progress and do well. So that's it, guys. A short one today. Peace out. Enjoy your day. Hope it's productive, hope it's meaningful, hope you're living with intention, and yeah, see you again soon.